What really happens when these two BTS members get so close that they can't even keep their hands away from each other? This moment instantly sent ARMY all around the world into a frenzy within hours. And what's even more surprising, many fans said the interaction felt so natural, as if they didn't even realize the cameras were capturing everything. Hello K-pop lovers, welcome back to the Taekook Diary channel. Today we're going to talk about a moment that was incredibly short, but somehow managed to get the entire fandom talking about it. A simple interaction between Taehyung and Jungkook that, for some people, might look completely normal, but for ARMY, especially Taekook fans, it was just too adorable to ignore. If you've already seen the clip, you probably know exactly which moment we're talking about. And if you haven't, trust me, once you see it even once, you'll most likely replay it again. Everything started from a situation that actually looked very normal. Taehyung and Jungkook were standing close to each other, just like they usually do. At first, nothing seemed too unusual. They were around the other members, the atmosphere looked relaxed, and everything seemed like a typical interaction between BTS members who have spent years together. But a few seconds later, fans began to notice something. Their hands. Yes, many ARMY quickly realized that Taehyung and Jungkook seemed physically so close that they casually touched each other several times. Nothing dramatic, actually very subtle. But maybe that's exactly why the moment felt so real. Sometimes Taehyung's hand could be seen lightly touching Jungkook. Other times Jungkook seemed to respond with a similar gesture. And what made fans even more excited was how comfortable both of them looked with that closeness. There was no awkwardness. No exaggerated reactions. Everything felt like something that just happened naturally. And of course, ARMY immediately noticed that detail. Within minutes after the clip appeared online, comments started flooding social media. Many fans said they couldn't stop replaying the moment. Some even admitted they only noticed the small detail after watching the clip for the second or third time. Some people said their interaction looked incredibly sweet, others said the moment made them soft. And some simply enjoyed seeing the two BTS members together without overanalyzing it. And when we talk about Taehyung and Jungkook, this isn't actually the first time fans have noticed such strong chemistry between them. They've been together since their trainee days. They grew up in the same group, went through intense schedules together, faced global fame as members of BTS, and after all these years they still appear incredibly close. Maybe that's why moments like this feel so special to many fans. Because when we watch their interaction, it doesn't just look like two K-pop idols standing in front of cameras. Instead, it feels like watching two people who have known each other for a very long time, two friends who share a level of comfort that doesn't need to be forced. And what made this moment even more interesting was their expressions. Taehyung looked relaxed with his signature calm aura. Meanwhile, Jungkook could be seen glancing toward Taehyung a few times with an expression that instantly caught fans' attention. It wasn't a dramatic long stare. Just a quick glance. But sometimes, those short moments are exactly the ones ARMY talk about the most. It didn't take long before the video started spreading across different platforms. Fans created edits, slowed down the clip, zoomed into certain details, and even analyzed every second of the interaction. And as you can imagine, the ARMY community quickly filled with all kinds of reactions. Some people laughed because they thought the moment was just too cute. Others said it made them soft. And some simply enjoyed the interaction without trying to analyze it too deeply. But one thing almost everyone seemed to agree on was this. Taehyung and Jungkook always managed to create moments that capture fans' attention, even when they're doing something very small. Maybe that's what makes the bond between BTS members feel so special to ARMY. It's not only their incredible performances on stage, but also these simple moments off stage. Small interactions that feel honest, spontaneous, and warm. And when we watch clips like this, it almost feels like we're seeing a small glimpse of a friendship that has been built over many years. It's no wonder fans keep coming back to watch it again and again. Because sometimes, one small moment is enough to brighten an ARMY's day. Now I'm really curious about what you think. Do you think this moment really is as adorable as many fans are saying? Or do you think it's simply a normal interaction between two BTS members who are very close to each other? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd truly love to read what all of you think. And if this moment made you smile too, don't forget to hit the like button so more ARMY can discover this video. Also make sure you subscribe to the Taekook Diary channel and turn on notifications, because here we'll continue sharing more interesting, heartwarming, and sometimes surprising moments of Taehyung and Jungkook that always get the fandom talking. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and as always, see you in the next Taekook video. Purple Heart.